welcome to the BiG Scuba Podcast. Thanks for downloading. Time to get on board and let's go diving. Mind those ropes. Hello and welcome to the BiG Scuba Podcast. This is episode 210 and we are in Ilfracombe.
Yeah, so we're just about to jump on one of the Lundy diving boats to go off to the island of Lundy and do a couple of dives.
About to, because Ben is literally about to rope off.
So all our gear is on the quayside and we're ready to load on the boat.
Yeah, so no further ado, we've got the Ford Transit, it's all parked up, all ready to go. We've got the flag up. If you see the flag, come say hello, and we've already got a few shout outs already.
Yeah, so come along with us to Lundy diving. While we get all loaded on the boat and get the ropes off, let's tell you a bit more about the BiG Scuba Podcast. The BiG Scuba Podcast is all about talking to people connected to the watery world, whether they be scuba divers, free divers, people connected to the watery world through their careers, their jobs, their hobbies. And we just want to bring their stories to you and inspire you to look into the watery world a little bit more, whether it's to maybe try snorkeling, maybe try scuba diving or take your scuba diving to the next level. But it's all about talking to people and getting inspired about their stories and where their journeys have taken them and where they're going to take them into the future as well. So we have 209 episodes in our back catalogue. Do have a look, go to our website where you can download the episodes, or you can go to your favourite podcast platform and you can choose who you want to listen to. Recently, we did, our previous episode is about diving in the Farne Islands, and then we've spoken to a couple of deep wreck divers, Dominic Robinson and Barry McGill. So have a look and see what you think. If you've got any thoughts, drop us a DM. We're always active on our social media and we look forward to hearing from you. And if you've got any recommendations for future guests, then we're always welcome and open to consider other people in the future. So enjoy the rest of the episode. Our next conversation is going to be with Ben, who is the skipper of the Barbara B, and we have caught up with him in previous episodes, so he just gives us a little bit of an update for the year 2025 and the current season.
This episode is brought to you by Narked at 90, the cutting-edge pioneers in the world of diving equipment. Meet the founders, John Routley and Brent Hudson, who have logged thousands of mixed gas dives over the past 3 decades. About 20 years ago, these experienced technical divers combined their passion for diving and engineering skills to create Narked at 90. Whether you're new to diving and ready to take it up a notch, have a fair amount of experience, or are considering a transition into technical diving, we highly recommend Narked at 90. They're ready to advise on the best equipment and setup for your personal and commercial needs. Narked at 90 also has extensive hands-on experience with shearwater and ratio dive computers, being the longest-serving UK service centre for these brands. They're ready to offer technical support, servicing, repairs and upgrades for all shearwater and ratio computers past and present. In addition to shearwater and ratio, Narked at 90 stocks and supports many other brands such as DiveSoft, JJCCR, Hollis, Revo and Kiss rebreathers. The diving community is always enthusiastic about Narked at 90 and it's easy to see why. Here are just a few reasons. Full head servicing for rebreathers from various manufacturers, bespoke cable assemblies, advice on specific fitting requirements, suggestions and guidance for home builds, computer laser cutting and engraving, CNC milling and turning, pressure testing to simulate 400-metre dives. We're thrilled to partner with Narked at 90, a company that has ignited so much passion for diving and has been incredibly supportive and innovative in producing and selling dive equipment. Visit narkedat90.com to see why they're a renowned name in diving. Stay updated on their insights and offers by following them on social media. Just search for Narked at 90 on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and hit that follow button.
So here we are on the Barbara B and we are here with Ben, who you've seen before, and Steve, who new addition to the crew. Here we go. We've got Honey behind the camera. and me and Gemma here. So we want to just have a catch up with Ben, because it's been a while since you've been on the podcast.
Start of the season last year?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, definitely last year. Yeah.
When we talked about whelks and some of your funny stories about what some of the divers have been up to. And while we're sitting on the Barbara B, being gently watched, looking at the great Lundy Island, which is all behind us. Honey, do you want to do a quick pan round? Excellent. And so, tell us all about it.
So I haven't actually dived this year.
No?
No, it's just been seals. Hence
So-
why I had to put solar panels on the roof to charge the kettles up more.
Really?
So I think last time we spoke to you, you were doing extra bits to the boat, so you put new benches in. Wasn't
So
you?
the benches are spun round, put backs on the benches, extended the roof, put covers,
Covers are good
covers
idea.
put down both sides.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want just a quick pan to the covers?
yeah, let's try
Show those covers.
and keep the elements off the passengers.
Because last time we were on here, and that was choppy, wasn't it? We all got soaked. Calm.
Yeah.
It's so calm. It's lovely. Isn't it?
Yeah, no white water at all. It's just been
It's been,
Yeah, Mill Pondo.
in fact, it's been quick. It felt like we got here quicker today.
Yeah, hour and 50.
Yeah.
yeah. And have you done any more to the props or the engine?
I've got two different size props on it. At the minute because
Yeah.
I've bent a prop at the start of the season, and I'm waiting to hear back to get that one back. So you won't notice it, but I have to like alternate the revs and the engines. What else have we done? I don't actually know what else I've done.
So the year goes so quick, doesn't it?
And there's the winter season, you've whelk fishing. So
Yes.
do you have a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
season?
It was all right. Yeah. Finished probably a bit too early. Only another 2 months and start back fishing again. Not even 2 months.
Whizzes by.
This year seems to have gone really quick,
It has gone quick. Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Seems like there's cormorants.
And at the moment, what are they fishing? Because we saw coombe fishing.
Coombe
Laurie,
fish,
so
yeah.
they
So
still
they were
fishing.
some of the boys still fish the whelks during the summer months. I mean, I just do this during the summer to change up my life, so I don't have to carry on fishing. It means I don't have
variety.
to means I don't have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's a bit more painful doing it in the summer when it's still daylight at 10 o'clock in the evening. I mean, when did I finish this year? June time. Like the last few trips were going to bed at like 6, 7 o'clock, and it was still daylight through till.
Yeah.
And it does get a bit depressing when it's still turning over and it's daylight. But yeah, no, this gives So they'd have done lobsters and crabs and whelks. I just do seal trips all summer.
So for anyone who wants to book up for next year,
So
take it. It's probably a bit late for this year now.
So we still have a few dates available on the website, and then we're going to start putting the dates out for next year. That's on our next day off. Mine and my sister's next day off together. We'll be doing trips for next year.
Yeah. And that's going to be a mix of seal swimming and diving.
We've got a few at the start of the season, but most of it's just repeat divers who, once they come at the start of the season, they rebook for the following year.
The guy we were speaking to, he's already done a few trips this year.
Gary.
Gary,
Yeah,
yes,
Gary,
yeah.
Yeah, done quite a few.
Yeah,
So what's the name of your website for people who want to book up?
lundydiving.co.uk.
There we go. Or follow them on social media.
Yeah, we'll pop the links in the show notes. And wildlife, have you seen dolphins?
Had a few dolphins. It's gone a bit quiet during the summer season. I mean, like the last week, had the easterly winds. You've not been paying out for dolphins. It's more dodge the log.
Dodged the log?
Dodge the log, yeah.
Right.
So on east, so like up on the riverbanks, up on like the top of the channel, when obviously predominantly we get westerly breeze, so it pushes everything up the channel.
Okay.
But this wind on the easterly is coming down, 20-30 foot tree stumps,
No way.
netting, like all sorts.
Got to be careful of that when you're motoring along.
Yes. So it's, instead of
Wow.
dodge the log. But no, we had start the season when I was still fishing. We had loads of dolphins, loads of them, like megapod of like 100 that had stayed in the same area for a good
Yeah.
What's happening on the RNLI front?
lifeboat run. I had a few, yeah. My last weekend off, my day off in August, we had like four or five shouts that day.
Wow, fun.
Paddle boarders or
What did we have? Kayakers. a yacht that broke down. Yeah, there's a mixture really.
Yeah.
It hasn't been like the same one this year. Yeah, a lot of everything. Kayakers, paddleboarders, yachts, boats. A lot of boats breaking down. A few boats caught on fire.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I wasn't there for them, so it's fine.
Fire's got to be the worst.
Yeah.
Fire or sinking ain't nice.
No.
Either one, you're going in the wet stuff.
Exactly.
Well, we've seen plenty of people sort of putting stuff out from Lundy diving, all these influencers that have come out with you. And
Yes, it's the way the world's going now, is the influencing way.
It's good because when we were up at the farms, they're struggling to fill boats.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell this year.
Paying off.
You can tell this year it's a lot quieter. With where we'd be booked for 2-3 months ahead, now we're only booked a week or two ahead, and there's a lot of late bookings.
Right.
do you think that's people not having the money?
Yeah, you can tell there's a bit of a crunch on, and also the British weather of where say we've got a trip on the Tuesday, on the Monday night we'd have 5, then you wake up in the morning it'd be full.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot more of that, of not
Yeah,
cancelling.
as well. It's cheap to go somewhere like Malta as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
To fly to Malta and
Yeah.
do some diving in Malta.
Yeah.
Guaranteed damn good weather.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what you're on
water's
about.
warm.
It's always good weather here. You just
I know,
got to look
but
through the clouds or the
you
rain.
have. I agree, and I love diving in the UK. I think it's a great diving in the UK.
Yeah, and the wildlife we get to see as well. So.
But I'd say the business is changing a lot more from divers to swimmers. It's
Look
a
at
lot,
Stony Cove.
It's
there's
a lot
there.
bigger. And
Go on, sorry.
no, you can just tell we're losing. Where we first started doing the swimming, it was all wild swimmers, and now it's a lot more general public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're losing the wild swimming people, not losing them, but they're not doing it, and it's more this general Joe public that's coming out.
Yeah.
But any inland quarry you talk to, they just all say there's just swimmers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them are swimmers these days. A lot of swimmers.
Things go in phases though, wild swimming is in trend and then it's not. And so it's just a case of,
Like I say, when I started, it's just rod and line fishing. I didn't used to do any of this.
No.
And now it's just all I do, and I do one fishing trip a year.
Yeah, incredible. So, and diving wise, are you finding you're getting less or same number of divers?
Probably same number of divers. There's a few clubs that are struggling for numbers. I mean, Steve's been saying on the way down, like the BZAC, the age of people, the demographics getting older and they can't do it, or life changes.
More youngsters getting into the water.
But then there's other clubs and groups that could fill the boat 4 or 5 times. It just matters where your catchment area is and how you are with the demographic you can get. But yeah, it's trying to find the next big trend before it finds you.
Yeah.
That's what we're always hunting for.
Yeah, you've got to move with the times and
Yeah.
move with what's in trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just trying to work out what's next going to be in trend.
What's it going to be next summer season?
Who knows?
Yeah, well, it's good that it's proving successful and keeping busy.
Yeah, it's August, nearly over. It's nearly over. It's only another 2 weeks and it's done. Another season ticked off.
And then all the little darlings all back to school.
So happy then.
She
Honestly,
She can't wait.
I'd rather be at school.
The last year at school.
Last year.
That's what I tell her. I tell her, I love my time at school. That's great.
You look back at it and then you wish you could go back.
Yeah.
If I go back with what I knew now, I still want to be an A-star student, but life lessons would be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we better round it off for now and we get in the water and
Yeah, so thanks Ben for the update.
Thanking you.
Yep. Great.
cheers. Thank you. All right. Welcome back to this episode, and you're finding us here at Swanage Pierr. As you can hear, there's lots of people around. It's a very busy day on the pier.
Bank holiday Sunday, isn't
It is. We've just been in for a dive, about 45 minutes.
Yeah, under the pier and around the pier. So it's very nice, and lots of other divers here, and a few familiar faces as well. So
Yeah.
sort of Liam from Divers Time.
Yeah. Yesterday we were at Chesil Beach. Popped into what was the dive?
Dive South.
Dive South.
Yeah, and saw Colin.
Got tanks filled up, ready for today. Didn't dive yesterday, did we?
No, had a rest day.
By the time we got there, traffic It's been really busy here this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah,
Must be a
so-
bank holiday.
Something like that, yeah. So the south coast roads, yeah, just very hectic. So rather than be overtired, we had a rest day and
We had to drive
back in
from the north to the south of Devon, which took quite a while. And then by the time we saw Dave, that was getting on, and he was just about to jump in. But we should say thanks to Dave. Cave, what does he go on?
Well, it's Dave Mason, but he's cave crawler. So
Cave
we've known
crawler, that's
Dave
it.
right from the early days. We met him at Lundy, actually, on our very first trip.
Yeah, and we should say thanks because he offered to help us with our kit. So I want to say thank you very much for that. And it was good seeing him and catching up with him yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was that. Today, we're at Swanage Pierr, and well, what have we seen? We've seen lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Numerous wrasse, didn't we?
Yes, yeah, and the pier very colourful. Slight southeasterly wind, so the visibility is going now as the tide's going out. But we were lucky, so we saw plenty of fish, quite large fish, like that.
Yeah, I picked up some fishing gear.
You always find the treasure.
Yeah, I found that right at the end of the pier. A number 2 weight, if you lost your number 2 weight, and hook and boom and
Very colourful.
other bits. There's a hook, there's a swivel, and all that. That'll be going in the collection. And what did you get in depth?
3 a grand heady, 3.4 metres.
Wow, big, 3.5.
And the water temperature was 20 degrees. So we were in our 03 semi-dries today, and
Which is virtually what it is in the air temperature. It's 21 degrees there.
yeah. So that was a lovely dive.
Lovely in the 03 semi-dry. There's quite a few of them about
There
here
is,
today. There's
yeah.
quite a few people got the 65.
Yeah, we've seen a few people in dry suits, but yeah, it's whatever you fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, plenty of life under there. Visibility was better very earlier in the day, obviously, before the tide started going out, but yeah, I think we were very lucky.
Yeah, it was. Anything else we need to cover?
No, just thank you for Swanage Pierr Trust for making this all possible.
Yeah, we nearly didn't get on here. We had one of the last spaces.
But it's nice to see it so busy as well, so great place to come, and just, highly recommend it as another easy UK diving spot.
It's been busy for divers today. Yeah, it's been quite a lot.
Yeah, we spoke to Liam and they actually went out to a reef in the middle of the bay, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's other diving apart from Swanage Bay that you can get to.
I think he said he got to about 15 metres.
Yeah.
No, 10 metres.
10 metres,
10
yeah.
metres,
And
sorry.
plenty of wrasse as well. So,
Lots of, I think there's a few people in the water at the minute doing snorkeling, I think. Dust coming in the eye.
yeah, so we've had a great time. So after this, we're going to
Time for
chill
tea
out.
and cake.
Yeah, and then maybe do another dive, maybe not, but just chill out and enjoy the
Well, the
weather.
trouble is, I think we've had the best of the viz now. haven't we?
Yeah, it's definitely not as good as it was earlier in the day, but that's the way it goes. So we got the best of what we got.
Alright, well, I think that'll do for the time being. We'll probably
Yep.
do something to sign out.
We'll
I think,
round
later
this
on.
off when we're back in North Suffolk.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend, been a tiring weekend, been a lot to do.
A lot of miles covered, yeah, so we've been from Ilfracombe, Lundy, to North Devon to South Devon. Yeah, it's been a tiring weekend.
Are you just having a little bit of a moment? We've all just seen Gemma have a bit of a moment.
Anyway,
What day is it?
Sunday,
Where are you?
Swanage Pierr,
Yeah. Alright. Well, that was.
the BiG Scuba Podcast, and thanks for listening and downloading and watching.
Hope you've all enjoyed that and sticking with it. And we are now back home and looking back at our great trip away. It was always good to get away, Gemma.
It is, and yeah, although it was only 3 nights, it just seems a lot longer that we're away. We seem to pack a lot into the 3-4 days.
So now's a good time to give a few shout outs to people we met along the way, and we'll give you a few mentions about where we stayed as well, because where we stayed definitely can recommend if you are staying right in that area of either Ilfracombe or the Swanage area. So we'll talk about that. Shout outs first are people who we met along the way. First off, Glenn Barnes, who I got chatting to in the car park at Ilfracombe Harbour.
He
Who just
recognised you, didn't he?
Well, he recognised me after I mentioned the word Bungie,
Yeah.
Bungie being the centre of the universe and all that. So yeah, hello to Glenn. And he'd been diving at Lundy Island with Lundy Diving. So shout out to Ben and Steve on the boat.
Yeah, and they were from, is it Wiltshire Seahorse and Swim Dive Swindon?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's where Glenn was, and the guys, the rest of the guys who were diving that day. We also then met a bit later on Rihanna and Ed, didn't we, who'd been
Yes. Yeah.
hiking and camping, and we met them in Ilfracombe by accident, didn't
Yeah,
we?
they were just finishing a bit of the south coastal path, and then we got talking about scuba diving, and it happened that Rihanna was going out on the boat the next day. The
Yeah.
other boat, she was going on Obsession, I think, and her partner was snorkeling.
Yeah. We should also give a shout out to Alison, who was our lovely landlady at Avon Court Lodge in Ilfracombe. If you are looking for somewhere to stay in Ilfracombe and you're looking for a good place to dive, then Avon Court Lodge, really good place, really clean, tidy, did lovely breakfast as well,
Yeah.
really friendly. And yeah, so look, Google that and book up with them if you're looking for someone to stay in the Ilfracombe area.
Yes, and it's good because it's in walking distance of the harbour, so you don't have to drive if you want to go out for a bite to eat in the evening.
Yeah, the only thing I would probably say, and this is no complaint at all, but just something to be aware of, if you are going to be looking to if you're looking to book up, car park can be a bit tight if they're busy. So if you've got a big vehicle, anything bigger than a transit, let's say, then you may want to give a phone call ahead and have a quick chat with Alison as well. All
Yeah,
right. So
yeah.
just a bit of a heads up. It's no complaint at all. We were parked every time, weren't we there? So
Yeah, and Alison did a great job about moving all the cars around so we all fitted in just right.
yeah. So then later on we went to Swanage, didn't we? We went down to that area and we stayed at Springfield Country Hotel, which was very nice. It wasn't we actually found that by accident. The place that we had booked, I don't really want to harp on about it, but it wasn't as per
Wasn't suitable.
description. No, and we didn't stay there. So even my van didn't want to stay there, put it that way. But anyway, we did stay, and thanks to the guys at Springfield Country Hotel who quickly sorted out a family room, and it was really good. So
Yeah, and it was great because it had a pool and a sauna, so we made use of that.
very nice.
Yeah, both morning and night. Yeah, so that was good. So there's plenty of accommodation, but for Swanage and particularly Ilfracombe, if you are thinking about going diving, it's good to book your accommodation with a good few weeks to spare because they do get booked up. And we went on a bank holiday weekend, so we certainly saw the bank holiday traffic very busy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We, in fact, on Saturday, that really screwed up our day, didn't it? Because we'd actually left early to go diving, and it took us 4 and a bit hours.
Yeah, to go across from North Devon to South Devon. We actually went from Ilfracombe and we went straight to Portland, Chesil Cove. But by the time we got there, tides were all a bit wrong, and it really wouldn't have given us much time or the best dive.
We should say to our good friend Dave, cave diver, who did offer to help us with our kit and all that, but it just wasn't right. So we would have been very, very rushed to have got in. So
yeah, and being rushed when you're diving is not always the best way to start your dive.
No.
But we still had a good time in Portland. So we had a look at Chesil, and then we went and visited Dive South and met Colin. He filled our tanks for us. So we had a look around the shop and he gave us a bit of local knowledge about where to dive. And then we went round to Newton's Bay just to have a look. Potentially we were thinking about maybe snorkeling it, but time again wasn't on our side. So we just had a nice cake and cup of tea.
Yes, that was very nice.
But Newton's Cove is definitely a good place to dive when the tide's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, on the next day we met up with Liam from Divers Time. We didn't know he was down there, so it was always good to see a friendly face.
Yeah, familiar face. So yeah, he'd been in that area for most of the week, hadn't he? Diving in different places. So he's got a YouTube out with different dive locations and snorkeling locations that he's been. And I think he's a bit of a spearfisher as well.
He is, yeah. And we should also say thanks to Swanage Pierr Trust for sorting out a car park space as well, wasn't it? Because we did, at first that was fully booked, and then somebody moved, and they did a rejiggle, and they got us in, and so that was all good, all worked out in the end.
Yes, yeah. So I think it was just planning, dates, how they all aligned. We actually were there.
We had a nice dive, didn't we? We had a really nice dive there.
Swanage, yeah, it was great. So we got in just as the tide was starting to fall. We saw plenty of life under the pier and plenty of divers, which was really good. Yeah,
very busy with divers, so that was good.
Yeah. So I think, again, that's the second time we've done Swanage, and it's definitely a special place. Yeah, good visibility if you get the tides right. But again, as always, you've got to check your tides and your wind, because if they're check your wind.
Check your wind.
If they're unfavourable, you will not be wanting to get in the water. There's just no visibility. So
isn't that good if you're in a wetsuit or dry suit? If checking your wind.
Checking your wind. Yeah, water temperature was 20 degrees, wasn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Toasty. Yeah, very nice.
And even in Lundy, it was, I can't remember what I recorded on the dive computer now, but that was
18, something like that.
Yeah. And it was strange because obviously we got in the water in Lundy and did a snorkel as well, but then coming back to the East Coast and getting in the sea here a few days later, it was definitely chillier here than the South Coast. Yeah, noticeably different.
Yeah. We should also say thanks to our lovely sponsors. At 90, I've got a point over that way. There is at 90.
We're very professional.
Sponsor all these episodes, and so we, it's always good to have them with us in name. So it's good.
Yes, yeah. So look them up. Their website is in the show notes, and they can cover all your diving needs, from being a recreational diver to a technical diver.
Yeah. We are going to be back to recording with guests over the coming weeks. We've got a few people lined up. But if you've got any recommendations, or you've got a story yourself to talk about, then raise your hand, let us know, and come on, and we'll have a chat with you. I'm at Stony next weekend, so the flag will be up. Come say hello, leave us your name, and we'll give you a shout out as well.
Yes, and then the following week we're back off to the Farne Islands. So fingers crossed for fair weather and calm seas.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We'll do another roving report from the Farne Islands.
Yeah,
what we see. I actually saw Andrew, who's part of Serenity Boats. He posted the other day, and he just couldn't believe the number of seals that he was seeing.
Really?
Yeah, he does open his office window on the boat, and he just said that he's never seen so many seals. Yeah, so hopefully they're still there when we go.
Excellent. Well, that'd be good. Good.
Right.
Okay. Well, unless there's anything else, I think that for now it was
the BiG Scuba Podcast.